Hey guys, it's me, Pikminmaster123, here with another video, and today we are here with more Empires of the Undergrowth. Now, we're hopping right in. So, something happened while I was doing the story here. So, turns out they added a whole new mode for us to try and complete in every level. Well, turns out the difficulty, everything got a overhaul. So, the difficulty has added extreme, which is easier than impossible. And, well, here's the bad part. You see, I was going to look ahead for some achievements to know what I need to do for this level again. And I got 2 achievements accidentally, which was beat it on extreme and stand your ground, which is play on extreme without letting any enemies through. Well, the way these levels work is if you beat it on impossible, not extreme, you still get the reward because it's impossible is a greater difficulty than extreme. To be honest, that sort of sucks for me. But also, we do have this other achievement that we can get, and we will be playing on extreme difficulty afterwards getting this achievement to see what it's like. So without further ado, we're gonna hop in here and we're gonna be playing these difficulties, you know, right after we get some of this nice food over here, because you know what? It's actually going to be useful. On the other hand, I also did get some royal jelly from that, which I shouldn't use, but also overhaul. By the way, better selection screens, and yes, they did update some of this stuff. I am still going to go with this because it confuses pretty much anything underground. And then Royal Guard is very good. On the other hand, I think I'm going to switch out. I'm going to keep Nimble actually. That's good. I think I might switch out for Efficient later on, but not right now because that's sort of a waste of resources. This is fine. This is fine. To be honest, Corrosive does more damage over time, and you could do that with Weakening, so it takes more damage from Venom. But we might actually take Crippling for these guys for Physical instead, and switch the other slot from to do more physical damage than Corrosive, even though this says more, because all of this is also good for the all the other types of ants, which are all melee ants or physical damage. So that might be the best option. Besides that, yeah, this is upgraded. And these minor improvements, I think the only way to actually get that is to start playing some of these levels and get these other upgrades. So they pretty much locked it behind getting these upgrades, which I'm fine with. And we did get a bunch of build tiles, which we will actually be using to open up our area and get more food storage. We're also at the max ant population right now, so we can't do anything else with getting more soldiers. So that should be it. We're gonna head on into New Home, and first we're gonna start with impossible difficulty. Now I could be doing the challenge mode. I don't want to do that. I want to make this as fast as possible. So our challenge today is to go
this Formica
and beat
Fusca
this
queen has set up home beneath a rotting log. She is fat and vulnerable. Her first brood will need to move quickly if the colony is to survive. Their priority now is to find food, and there is plenty around. But there are other hungry creatures down here. The workers will need to be vigilant.
So our goal is to beat this level without opening specifically this crevice. I can get an achievement by opening this last.
The ants have encountered a pocket of woodworm.
Fun narrator. Okay, I believe I did try and get this way, but they actually did some updates to the game and they changed some of the values a lot of these things had, which really sucks for me, but it means we can play this level again a little bit differently each time. So for right now, we're gonna keep on trying to get all of these soldiers up and running. And then we're going to go over here and push this way. Now, I'm going to speed a lot of this up because we've seen most of this already, but it's just going to be a slightly more difficult for some areas.
The workers have uncovered carnivorous larvae of Ochipus olens, the devil's coach horse. They are born ready for combat, with powerful slicing mandibles for chopping up their prey. They are still small, however, and must undergo a final pupation before their armor is fully developed. If the ants are fast, they should be able to overwhelm these critters. If the ants had disturbed the adult of these larvae, the outcome for the colony may not have been so fortunate. They must expand with caution.
Yeah, this starting section is always a little slow. It's sort of annoying, but to be honest, all the different modes do change some stuff up, make it more interesting.
There are intruders in the nest. The colony is starving. There is not enough food to feed the new brood.
So in any case, we cannot open this up for the rest of the game. Until the very end. This is pretty much the only resource boost we're going to get. And we're gonna use it by just getting a ton more units.
There are intruders in the nest.
So no matter what, we can't open this. So we're gonna have to move into this room. And we're gonna take this nice resource area over here. Gonna take this. And then move our way to the left. Because if you didn't notice, they changed up impossible difficulty. There is a big one here. Adult there. An adult over here. And more adults than normal. Much more adults than the original Impossible mode, but also much more resources than the original Impossible mode. If you guys did not notice from the last time or the original time that I played this. If not, at the end of the video, you can go back and see our series playlists, or
Predators are loose in
you
the
can
nest.
look
The
on the
larvae
YouTube
must
channel.
be protected.
And if you made it this far, feel free to like, subscribe, and check out the Discord channel down below. We're actually streaming this live to some of our viewers on the Discord right this second. And we're actually having a couple of multiplayer games coming up next afterwards this video, which people on our Discord can join as well. In any case, we're gonna finish clearing out this area for as many soldiers as possible, and just we gotta be very smart about what our next move is. And one of the best things that I've actually been doing for this mission in the test run is you clear out a large portion, put all your units back, and bring them out of the choke point. Especially for these bigger guys, you need a lot of area to take them on because we outnumber them, but that's the thing. We can't all hit them at the same time if you go in a 1x1 or 2x gap. And we're gonna wait for some of the reinforcements. Okay, we got all of our reinforcements, and now we're gonna tell our workers to start pushing into this area. We're gonna try and bring our guys back just a little bit more. We don't want to engage them too early.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Okay, perfect. As you can see, we're gonna start wrapping around them and hitting them sort of from the side, but also whenever a bunch of them go down from the back. So we're gonna be doing a lot more surface damage to them, and they can only hit us a limited amount of times. So a concave is very good in this game, is what I'm really trying to say. In any case, we're gonna wait a little bit more again for our reinforcements to come back, and then we're going to open this area on up. Looks like we got all our reinforcements, so we're gonna open this on up.
The ants have stumbled into the path of a fully developed devil's coach horse beetle, and it's hungry for breakfast. The beetle is almost 4 times the size of a black ant, and protected by thick plates of external armor. Whilst it bites at the tiny defenders, it sprays foul-smelling secretions from the end of its raised abdomen, disorientating the ants.
We actually didn't take
The
that.
devil's coach horse is dead. Its corpse will provide food to support dozens of new brood.
The good thing is we didn't actually take that many losses, so we'll be able to move into this area next, right as we clear this into a more open cabin.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
We got a second adult here with a ton of the other Devil's Coach horse beetles. The larval stages. And yeah, here's one of the larger resource areas. We're really gonna need that because right now we are lacking some resources. Also gonna make this little secondary area just in case. It's always good to get 2 squads. Anyways, we're just gonna open this area on up. There's no real harm in doing that. And the rest of these will go into squad 2.
There are intruders in the nest.
Nice, we got them from a lot of angles right now. And that spray attack will not be able to hit everyone too. Which is, what's really bad for a choke point are these adult coach horse beetles. You see, if you get stuck in this choke point fighting those, especially this area,
food to feed the new brood.
which has 5 of them, you are not gonna be able to do it. At least on impossible difficulty. You can do it in any of the other difficulties. That does not really matter. In impossible difficulty, though, I'm sorry, you're not doing that. You just gotta get a little bit more situated before we actually go into this. First things first, let's get squad 2 on the flanking and squad 1 down here. Okay, it looks like pretty much everything is ready. Everyone's getting into their respective areas. Let's get squad 1 down a little bit more. I don't want them getting stuck like that. That would be bad. And hopefully the workers come soon and we don't get a guy randomly stuck out here that's gonna draw them in a weird way.
There are intruders in the nest.
Okay, we got them in the surround. He only hit 1 guy. That's really good. The adult only targeted 1 ant with that attack. Which not only damages our guys, but it confuses them. As you can see, it just throws them off the trail. And now all we got left is this large area, which is not going to be too fun for us. But we do have a good amount of resources, so let's see what we can do with that. We got all the big resources coming in right now. Yep. we're definitely gonna, yeah, we're gonna fill up again. We're just gonna open some more of this up so we can get the closer ones done first. Actually, how much resources we have. Because this is also how many respawns. Every one of these to respawn takes 5 food. This is 2. This doesn't really matter that much. We even get some free charges of that if it comes down to it. But we're gonna try the same tactic again, but with this larger force, which I don't know. Any case, let's try and draw them from right here so it's more in the center. We don't need a longer line of them. And bring ones back some more too. I think everything is as good as it's going to be. We got some food. If we need to, we're gonna be
Predators are loose in the nest.
destroying
The
some
larvae
of our
must be
food
protected.
supplies to try and get more respawns. Oh, this is not exactly how it's... And it's split evenly. We're definitely gonna try and delete some of this. We are killing a lot of them, but the problem is there's still some adults there. So let's try and delete some more of these. Come on. Oh, that is not a good attempt at all. We did so much better the last time. Okay, 1s and 2s, get back. Start deleting these. Oh, this isn't good.
The queen is in imminent danger.
1s and 2s, get over there. We're gonna keep on trying to delete these things. You guys do not defend. Your only job is to grab the food and get out of there. Yeah, this is pretty much how you're gonna have to play this mission. Well, it's one of the 2 ways. You could have like got done before, and I did actually make some food mistakes there, so that could have been bad. But yeah, you could have gone before and you could have done other versions of this. For right now, this still isn't looking that good. Why aren't you grabbing the food?
Imminent danger.
Where's that ant? Grab the food. Grab the food. Come on. Start placing down food. Come on.
The queen is in imminent danger.
There we go. And both of these are dead. Queen is at half health. Heck, I think she regened all the way up to there. But we are finally getting back to the normal amounts we should be. Missing some scrapped ant nests. But anyways, we are all good. And here's this achievement. What's so bad about this? Each of this is 40 food. That is so many, that is more soldiers that are just not there and more food supplies that are just not there. It makes this on impossible, even the new impossible, much harder. But the good thing is, we finally beat this achievement. So now we will be moving on to extreme to see what the difference between impossible and extreme really is. I'm also going to be trying the same strategies, but at least we don't have to do this. And the last time, I'm surprised oh yeah.
This Formica Fusca colony has now established itself as a rising power in the Undergrowth. Soon their territory will need to expand above ground, where new challenges await. For the time being, however, the Queen is safe.
But to be honest, I'm really surprised the difference in how hard it is missing those, just that little bit of food that you could use later on. That made it so much harder. And we also, technically we did all of these achievements for this. It said. I mean, if it said it, it said it. I think one of those should not have been achieved in that mission.
Colony progressing?
The Queen is exhibiting interesting new behaviors.
I believe the colony is beginning to adapt.
In any case, we're going to adapt our ways onto extreme mode right after we grab this food. So, see you guys then. And we're back, but really quick, I'm actually going to change something up really quick here. Now, instead of reducing the cooldowns, right, we could be doing that, but I'm actually going to add this ability slot that gives us crippling, which means every physical attack that happens to whatever our ranged unit is hitting is going to now take 40% more of that physical damage. Now, weakening could be good, but I still think that venom attacks won't be that important as melee attacks or physical attacks. So we're going to confirm this and add to our general DPS. This affects pretty much every unit, including the Royal Guard. And the Royal Guard is very good for us, especially for some stuff that's going to be coming up. But for right now, we're changing this to extreme. And we're going to actually double check that we got all the achievements for New Home finally. Yep. So we're actually going to just be playing extreme to see the difference. And we're going to also be trying to keep all enemies as far away as possible.
This Formica Fusca queen has set up home beneath a rotting log. She is fat and vulnerable. Her first brood will need to move quickly if the colony is to survive. Their priority now is to find food, and there is plenty around. But there are other hungry creatures down here. The workers will need to be vigilant.
There are actually a lot less food, but also less starting enemies overall. There's only 5 there, 3 there, 3 there, 5, 4 there. Like only 1 thing of food. There's less wood lice in general. This looks, yeah, everything is just generally underpowered. And there are 4, not 5 adults up there. Yeah, to be honest, that achievement on this difficulty, if you just spam out a ton of soldiers, you should be fine. As long as you have like a little bit of food saved on up.
The workers have uncovered carnivorous larvae of Ochipus olens, the devil's coach horse. They are born ready for combat, with powerful slicing mandibles for chopping up their prey. There are intruders in the nest.
That could have gone a little bit better. We're more in a choke point. But we should be fine in general. Yeah, there we go. One of our workers opened up that wall. In any case, we can finally get this nice amount of food and then work our way up to here, which actually has the same amount, I'm pretty sure, for both of them. We should be able to breeze through this mode. It's not as hard as impossible. Also, some of the tips on the right hand side of the screen are actually sort of helpful. So I would actually recommend reading that for this game.
There are intruders in the nest.
Yeah, they like broke formation for no reason. And it just got completely destroyed. Like they had a act, like it was a wall, and then one of them just moved for no reason, and then we could skip behind them and hit them from like all sides.
There are intruders in the nest.
There we go. We got a good surround on this, and they're gonna work their way down. And yep, we're hitting them from all sides. There we go. And what's also good about our units is they actually regenerate out of combat. So if you really wanted to go that slow and wait for every single guy to get to full health, you could. Would it be annoying and would you have to wait a long time? Yes. But could you do it? Yep, completely. I've actually seen a couple of people beat impossible difficulty that way. Although it was the old impossible difficulty, but still, they beat it.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Yeah, we're definitely taking that out.
The Devil's coach horse is dead. Its corpse will provide food to support dozens of new brood.
What's really good about actually being able to split up your forces like this by not building them together, like I can easily just combine them 2 to 1 thing, but I wish you could like split them in half without having to actually have them separate, or something, you know, easier than deliberately putting a line between your units. But still, what's good about actually doing that is we can now get an actual concave in here. We should be pretty much ready for this.
There are intruders in the nest.
Okay, get behind them and then... Yep, we should be good on this. And there goes the coach horse, and we're done with that encounter. Just break on open this area. Let's just open this side of the cabin up a little bit more, and then we can hit them from 2 good sides. Looks like we can actually get another soldier over here. That's good. Can we get? Yeah, we could get another. You know what? We're just gonna get as many as we can. Not actually as many as we can. That would just be dumb, but.
There are intruders in the
And
nest.
we're gonna put them into the concave. And now we're moving in on
The
them
battle
from
has begun.
both sides. Got them in a 360-degree attack angle. And we should be good with that. Now all that's left is we finish doing our little strategy. We might as well open this up now. Let's just hope that we got enough guys here.
There are intruders in the nest.
They only like got 2 ants in that. Oh, never mind that. The next volley really did a number, but real quick.
The colony is stopped.
And this should be the end of this mission.
This Formica Fusca colony has now established itself as a rising power in the Undergrowth. Soon their territory will need to expand above ground, where new challenges await. For the time being, however, the Queen is safe.
We'll be taking the extra upgrade tokens and then going back. Well, with this new the new royal jelly, we can actually get the high pressure ability for our ranged units, which is actually going to also get the bonus from crippling and give us the ability to upgrade these guys more. Now, as you can see, we already had them upgraded a little bit, but you see, they put them behind a lock. So you had to get both of these to actually be able to upgrade them anymore, which I think was a little dumb, not going to lie. But that's the way that they decided to do it. So what am I gonna do? Besides that, yeah, I think all of this should be just about good. Let's actually get them a little bit more attack speed. Without further ado, thank you for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to like, subscribe, and check out some of the other videos you see right now. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.